Adobe Illustrator is one of the vector graphic software used by millions of designers to design illustration, mockups, logos, and even infographics. So in today's part, we're going to learn about the interface, the transform tool, the shape tool, grouping objects, and duplicate objects. So let's start. Okay, so now we have opened the Illustrator. So this will be pop up. We can see at the left here is the to create a new artboard, and this is your canvas, and it's your recent project. Okay, so we're gonna open a slides. This is the slides and materials that I provide in the link in the description. You can check it out. So we're gonna open the first part, which is part 1, essentials. Okay, now we have opened the Illustrator file. So I'm gonna guiding you the interface of the Illustrator. So the first one we're gonna look at the top, at the left side. This is the toolbars panel, and the right side is the properties panels, which have the layers and everything. At the top here we have the application bar and also the contour panel, where all the tab and the document are here. And then lastly we have the canvas. This is where all your works are displayed here. Okay, so it depends on now this is the default arrangement of the Adobe Illustrator. It can be custom depending on whatever you like. Alright, so let's move on to the first part, which is the transform tool. So here we are in the transform tool. So transform tool, you can select the artwork and press Ctrl to enable the transform tool. So here is the selection tool. Okay, there's two selection tool, which is this one is the selection tool, and this one is the direct selection tool, right? So to enable the selection tool, if you don't see the toolbar here, you can go to the Windows and you can take toolbar, here you can click toolbar, which I already ticked. Alright, okay, so here's the selection tool and direct selection tool. We're gonna play around with the selection tool, right? For the shortcut, you can press V to enable selection tool, and then you're gonna select the object. You will select the object. See that it is indicating the outline outside here, right? Okay, so you can move around by selecting the object, and you can also resize according to the anchor point at the corner here. You can resize here. You can also rotate. If you hover it at the corner, and you can see the curvy arrow here, you can rotate, right? And if you guys want to resize proportionally, you can press alternate. While you resize, you can press and hold alternate shift, so it will resize proportionally like that. Okay, right, so for Illustrator you can also make it skewed like this one. For example, if I select here and you can press E, you will enable the skew, but the skew tool over here, right? So you can use free transform. It has a perspective distort and also some freeze distort, so you can play around. This one is a free transform. You can use perspective, make it a perspective. If you guys want to make a mock-up, like can paste it on the wall right there, this one, or you can choose an free distort. You can distort each path individually. Or you can also use the direct selection tool. You guys can go to here. It says direct selection tool, or you can press A. Right, by using the direct selection tool, you can select each path or each layer of the aku tak tahu benda. But let's say if I want to move the end here, you can select end and then you can move in. Okay, if you use the direct selection tool, you will select the whole object or artwork. Or if you guys want to select inside the artwork that you want to do, you can press A and then select the object. Right, this one, like that. You can go to here and okay, so now we're on to the next step, which is the shape tool. So you can go to the left toolbar here, and I already select this rectangle tool right here, or you can press N. Okay, so you guys can create a rectangle or square. If you're going to press square again, you can resize proportionally like that. You make a square. If you guys want to make a circle, you can hold click, and there's a lot of options. They have a rectangle tool, the ellipse tool, the polygon, the star, and flare. So if you want to make a circle, you can make a circle, resize that. You guys make a polygon, you can create a polygon. Right, so in order for you to make how many, you can also change the polygon into different sides. Here's how. So you can select at the polygon. Let's zoom in for a second. You can press Ctrl. You can see that at the bottom left here, so there's a side, the anchor point says plus minus, and you drag it, make it has which many sides that you want. So this is a circle, this is a pentagon, this is the octagon, this is 10 sides, this is 7 sides, right? So it depends on how many sides that you want. You can change the one by using this tool. Okay, so you can also play around with the flare tool. I haven't played the flare tool really. See, so cool, right? So this is flare tool. I rarely use this tool. I rarely use this really, but it's a cool thing to experiment. Okay, now so we're on to the third tool, which is the group tool. Okay, so you can group two different objects into one group. So in order for you to do that, and you can right click the object you want to group and select group, or you can press Ctrl G. Let's say this is a car over here, and I want to group with the two circle and make it into a tire. So you can direct select that. Again, I'm pressing A for direct selection tool. Make that. Let's make it rapat sikit. I'm going to resize it smaller. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you select everything, and then can right click and press group. So once you use the selection tool, you will select the whole object, right? For this, let me undo it for a second. If I use the selection tool, you only select the body of the car, right? Okay, or you can press Ctrl G as a shortcut. So you can select all and press Ctrl G. There you will select everything. Alright, so now on to the next part, which is duplicating objects. So now to the next part is duplicating objects. So to duplicate an object, you can press Ctrl C and Ctrl V like usual when you do it in Microsoft or any Google. You can still the same shortcut, or you can press alternate key on an object. Let's say if I select this ketupat over here and press Ctrl V, copy and paste. Ctrl V, Ctrl V, Ctrl V. Right. Or if you want to make a you can also press alternate on the object, and you can see that there's a black and white arrow indicating that it is duplicate. So you select here and duplicate right there. So I select here and arrange this at the plate over here. Okay, that is it guys for the first part, which is the essential. Next we are going to cover the second part, which is selection. So I hope you guys give it a like and subscribe if you will, and I see you guys soon. Right, thank you so much for watching.